this video we will learn sample versus population in statistics. What is population? When we hear the word population, we typically think of all the people living in a town, state, or country. This is one type of population. In statistics, the word takes on a slightly different meaning. In statistics, a population is the entire group that you want to draw conclusions about. It can mean the group containing elements of anything you want to study, such as objects, events, organizations, countries, species, organisms, etc. You need to define your population, based on the scope of your research. For example, whether your research result will apply for the entire country or some specific states. If you are stuck on defining your population, think about how you would fill in the blank in the following sentence. The results of my study will apply to dash. Your answer will help determine how you define your population. What is sample? Sample is the group of individuals who actually participate in your study. The size of the sample is always less than the total size of the population. The sample is a subset of the population. The sample must be selected to be representative of the population under study. If participants are included in a study on a voluntary basis, there is a serious concern that the resulting sample may not be representative of the population. It may be the case that volunteers are different in terms of the parameter of interest, leading to a selection bias. Ideally, a sample should be randomly selected and representative of the population. Why we use samples? These are some reasons why we use sample data. Practicality. In most cases, a population can be too large to collect accurate data, which is not practical. The population is not easily reachable. Example, the population of homeless persons in Belgium. It's easier and more efficient to collect data from a sample. Samples offer a representation of the whole population, if sampled correctly. Samples allow researchers to collect data that can be analyzed to provide insights into the entire population. It offers urgent data. When it comes to research, the amount of time available can be a defining factor for a study. A sample provides a smaller set of the population for review that delivers data that is useful to represent the whole population. Surveying a smaller sample, as opposed to the entire population, can save precious time for researchers and offer urgent data. Cost-effective. The cost of conducting research is often a parameter for the study. Researchers must do the best with the resources they have at hand to carry out a survey and gain accurate insights. Surveying a representative sample of a population is cost-effective, as it requires fewer resources, like computers, researchers, interviewers, servers, fewer participants, laboratory, equipment and data collection centers. Manageable. Sometimes, collecting an entire population of data is near impossible, as some populations are too challenging to come by. In this case, a sample can be used to represent the study as it is feasible, manageable, and accessible. Without the population, samples can't exist. The better the quality of the sample, the higher the level of accuracy of generalization. Population versus sample examples. All the students in the class are population, whereas the top 10 students in the class are the sample. All the members of the parliament is population, and the female candidates present there is the sample. For example, say you emailed study invitations to 200 people on your company, and 100 of them end up participating in your study. That means complete your survey or your experiment. Your sample is the 100 individuals who participated in your study. Sample is an aquarium, and your population will be the ocean. So, Friends, this was all about sample versus population in statistics. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, please comment down below. I will respond as per my best. Signing out.